I'm going to do it all for you using this Neolea. It is a Greek olive oil that has got a flavour that is amazing. They do lots of products. We have them here on Shop HQ. They have sea salts from the Aegean Sea. They do balsamic that is aged oak for over 3 years. But this is a Greek olive oil. A lot of you don't know about Greek olive oils. It's fabulous. So let's make a little appetizer, spring, summer, how we could do something very easy. I need you to get a can of crab. Now, this is on the shopping list, a can of crab. But Jessica, a very expensive can of crab. So we're going to enjoy this even more. The more you spend on a can of crab, the better it's going to be. If you get the claw, it's a little watery. If you can, which wasn't on my wish list, but I got it, it's the lump crab. That's going to give a really beautiful texture. Lovely. So that's what we're going to use. A lemon, olive oil, salt, an avocado, and some fresh dill. Little tip. See that avocado? Jade, did you pick this out?
Jessica.
Jessica
She's
again.
The master.
It's perfect. It is just, it's a little squeeze, and that's what you want. You want to have that perfectly ripe, but the way to tell it is pull that off there. If that was dark brown, it would be brown on the inside. If it was very green, it would be not ready at all. It wouldn't be ripe enough. So you've got to look there. That's your kind of giveaway. A light green to just turning brown is where you want to go. So then if we cut it, hopefully, well, I know without cutting it, it's going to be a beautiful avocado. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I'm going to go for that. I've got full confidence this is going to be bright green with no brown on the inside.
Ooh.
So, there we have it. Now, let's get this can of crab open. And I like to actually use a little pastry ring. And then you could mount this up in a little serving so it looks all pretty. And then all I want to do is drain any liquid. We don't want that. And then that goes in there. I'm going to move this out of the way. Keep it all tidy. Let's get a squeeze of lemon. I know we probably sell lots of fancy ways for you to strain a lemon, but the simplest way, use your hand with nice clean washed hands, and you use that as your sieve. That's simple. Shouldn't tell anyone on that, should I, Jay? Because I think we sell one of those strainers. I'm going to grab a little towel if I can, Pam, when you get a second, but no worries, I'll keep going. Then what I want to do is take this fresh dill, and you just want to take off the dill and move that so you can see it, and we're just going to pull off those leafy pieces, and you don't want the stem. Stem is not going to be good because it's all lovely and delicate, that crab. So if you have any comments for me as we're going, please let me know, Jade, and we're happy to answer. And I'm going to take about this much dill. Got to be fresh. You can.
I'm personally very excited about that avocado trick.
Yeah, it is good because we have a lot of avocados. And you know, an avocado, and you bunch this up and then you use the heel of the knife to chop. Doesn't have to be a really fine chop, but that's just all I need. That goes in. And the other thing is, Jade, when you're using an avocado, just remember, thank you, Pam, I appreciate it. That has got a little bit of fat, but it's good fats. It's good for your hair, skin, and nails. Avocados are brilliant fat, but it keeps you very full up. So it's a really good way. Half an avocado goes a long way. So I'd love you to incorporate that into your diet because it's a really healthy way to get the good fats and fill you up. And I like to just mash it up and put maybe a poached egg on top. You can actually take the half avocado, put an egg in it, put it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 20 minutes, and the egg cooks, and then it just runs, and it's beautiful. It's like just amazing. It's full protein, keto, paleo, whatever you want to call that, is a good way to do it. So let's just get a little chop. When you're chopping, always do it evenly. So the more evenly you do it, the nicer it's going to look on the plate. I don't want to crush this up, I want to keep it there. So in the meantime, how long have we doing?
4 minutes.
I promised you 5. I promised you 5. Let's go. Look at that colour. Just a can of crab, how that's come to life. Now the key, the star, the hero. Let's get some olive oil in there. Look at the colour of that olive oil. Is that beautiful? With a little bit of that lemon. Now, I could add a pinch of salt, or I could add a pinch of salt with citrus in it. There's some Neolea. And
ooh,
that's got mandarin, grapefruit, orange. Beautiful, all real flavors. That goes in there. Avocado. How many minutes?
5.
I promised you 5, it's ready. It's not served, but it's ready. It's done. If you've got a fancy dinner party, you make this beforehand, put it in the fridge, flavors only develop, just a squeeze of lime over it or lemon just for that avocado to stay beautiful. And because it is lump crab that Jessica got, I'm going to enjoy some of this for lunch. Is that allowed?
Of
Can you
course.
see my lunch?
How am I going to eat this? Am I going to eat it with a fork, a little
Eat it with a fork.
crostini thing,
Crostini
or?
would be good. Listen, if you want to do like carb-free and just perfect, you need nothing else.
Oh.
If you want to have a crostini, you can. If you want to throw that in with a little bit of bread, there it is.
Ooh.
That's a little crab dish. I do that all the time, and I make a tower out of it. So use a pastry ring if you want to make it even more spectacular for serving. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you get the chance.